Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss why you should never cancel an order on Facebook Marketplace and Facebook Shops. I've been seeing on some of these Facebook groups that I'm on, and even people who ask me personal questions, I overpriced an item, or the stock monitor has changed. Should I get a restocking software to help me with that? Meaning, if I list an item that's on Amazon and it was $30 and then now it went to $45, but I listed only for $35, which are just random numbers, then now I go to place the order and boom, it's too high, and what am I gonna do? So a lot of times, people will be like, oh, maybe they'll think of this way. They get very nervous. So one, they'll start canceling all the orders. So that's not great, because if you cancel a few, when you have a lot of quantity of orders, it's not so bad because your seller metrics even out. But especially when you're a first new seller, you don't want to start by canceling orders, especially in the very beginning. When I open a new shop, I open a new Facebook account, I'm very, very particular that I do not cancel any orders, especially if I'm not getting anything in quantity. I'm just getting a few orders a day, if that, because it's very brand new. So I'm going to go into exactly what I do, and I usually do it for all my Facebook accounts. So right here, I'm in one of my Facebook accounts here, and I'm adding an order. And I'm going to show you exactly. So what the trick is to do is, if you guys looked at my previous videos, for these you guys know it's, if you guys also use Amazon as a supplier, which I don't recommend using right away, but if you guys were to, and you guys are a little bit more, advanced, and you guys want to use Amazon, there's something called Tact, which used to be called OA Genius, where you can create free tracking numbers. I have it saved here. Here we go. So yeah, I have it saved here. You get free tracking number where you can ship the item, to any state, any city, any state, into this, specific amount of time. So what I would do here is, I'll show you, right over here. So here, I actually probably just shipped this out order already, but it is an Amazon order, so I'm just going to probably just do a fake tracking just for the purpose of showing you guys. I'm going to take the city and the state. I'm going to put it into Tact, South Carolina. Okay, I always like to do the latest, shipping, or 3 to 6 days. I think this is even probably already delivered already. So I'm just going to get that tracking number. You always want to estimate, just on a very side note, that you always want to overestimate. Someone once told me this, because I was let's say Amazon says they're going to deliver in 1 day. You want to do 3 days just in case it doesn't get there. You better to overestimate than to underestimate. Here we go. We got a FedEx tracking number, so I'm just going to copy this number. What I'm going to do is, I keep going to the wrong thing. I'm going to mark as shipped, FedEx, put in the tracking number. Great, so now it is marked as shipped. So what now you're thinking, okay, you marked an order as shipped, but you didn't you didn't even place the order. So what are you going to do now? So originally, and I think I believe from my mistakes, I would refund it right away, just to kind of get it out of my head. It's kind of my personality. I want to get an item done, and I want to get rid of it. But in this case, if it's not too many, and the smarter thing to do is, what I would do now is I would message, this person, maybe tomorrow, not right away, be like, oh, by the way, I actually see your item is being returned to sender, or because they might look at the tracking number, for after a day or two, refund it and message them and say, listen, I'm sorry, your item is returned to sender, so I had to refund the order. Unfortunately, this item is out of stock, so I'm not able to reship the item at this time. So therefore, the customer doesn't get upset and they don't end up leaving a bad review. A lot of times, I would do this also in my Facebook shop, which I'm going to show you exactly how to do in Facebook shop also. It's basically just showing how to input tracking numbers and then pressing the refund button, because over here, all you need to do is refund the buyer. After a few days, you come back and you end up refunding the buyer, and then you're good to go. So here also I did that, and let me show you in Facebook shop. So here's one of my shops, here's one of my orders. What I would do is I would take the same thing. I'm not going to do it because I don't know if this item is shipped or not. Whatever, I would continue. I would mark it as whatever the fake tracking number would be, FedEx or UPS. I would wait and I would contact the customer. So I put in FedEx, UPS, and then the tracking number, review shipment, continue to shipment, And then once it gives you an option to contact the customer. So I'm going to go ahead here, and then I'm going to write them, listen, I see that your item is being returned to sender, et cetera, and then, kind of go that route. I think it's a lot better, especially for customer service, and then you don't have to lose out money. I did see people saying just take the loss, and I happen to not agree with that. I had a big mess up that, one of my VAs accidentally put a promotion on an item, and it was I was going to lose a lot of money. There was literally 50 orders on this item, and I had to do it. And if you're going to take a loss on that many items, what is the point in it? It's, I don't know if you guys are even familiar with Amazon. Sometimes a lot of times they have deals. If you look at any of these deal websites, they'll have deals, and sometimes glitches and price glitches. I remember one time buying a pool. It says it used to be $200, now it's $1. Obviously, it was a price glitch, and then we all bought it, and then they canceled the order. They're not going to fulfill that order, and if they did, that would just be stupid because they're literally probably losing $150 per order. So this is a way for you guys to save your money, and also acquire good customer service at the same time. Obviously, nothing ever is going to be perfect. In a perfect world, you think your prices always are going to be up. I think this also avoids having to pay for repricing software. I'm not exactly sure about all of them at the moment because I just don't feel it for Facebook Marketplace that it is necessary. I do believe it is necessary for something like Amazon, but for Facebook Marketplace, I don't believe that it is so necessary that you could definitely get around not having a repricing software. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to this video. If you guys had any questions, please comment below. If you have any videos that you would like for me to share on and or talk about any topic, I'm more than happy to help out. Until next time.